Open Heaven Daily Devotional by Pastor Adebayo. Today, Thursday, November 18th, 2021. Topic: Beware of strange women. Memory verse: Proverbs chapter 5 verse 3. Proverbs 5:3. For the lips of a strange woman drop as an honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. Bible reading: Proverbs chapter 5 verses 1 to 13. Proverbs 5, 1 to 13. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow thy ear to my understanding, that thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. For the lips of a strange woman drops as an honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But her hand is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death, her steps take hold on hell. Lest thou shouldest ponder the paths of life, her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. Remove thy way far from her, and come not near the door of her house, lest thou give thy honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel. Let strangers be filled with thy wealth, and thy labors be in the house of a stranger. And thou mourn at the last, when thy flesh and thy body are consumed, and say, How have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof, and have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined my ear to them that instructed me. Message: The creation of the woman is one of the best things to happen to man. God described the woman as a helpmate for man in Genesis chapter 2 verse 18. Genesis 2:18. When women are abused, however, they become strange and can turn into a problem for any man who crosses their paths. As a man, a strange woman is that lady who is not approved by God to see your nakedness in any ramification, physically or emotionally. No woman, apart from your wife, should know your secrets. This is equally applicable to a woman. When someone other than your husband knows everything about you, the fellow may use the information against you someday. Many marriages have been destroyed as a result of careless conversations with strange people. As a Christian husband, you must learn to discuss your issues with your God-ordained wife and not strange women, if you want to get the best of God's provision in your wife. Proverbs chapter 5 verse 15. Proverbs 5:15 and verses 17 to 18 says, Drink waters out of thy own cistern, and running waters out of thy own well. Let them be only thy own, and not strangers with thee. Let thy fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of thy youth. Strange women are deceitful in everything, even in their looks. That explains why a lot of them have to hide their real faces under heavy makeup, as if they were dissatisfied with how God has created them. A man's legitimate wife will not need heavy makeup before she looks attractive to him. You begin to wonder who strange women are trying to impress: their husbands, who are already familiar with their bodies, or men who do not have access to their private life. Proverbs chapter 5 verses 7 to 9. Proverbs 5:7 to 9 says, Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. Remove thy way far from her, and come not near the door of her house, lest thou give thy honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel. Whether you are a man or woman, married or single, you must watch out for ungodly relationships or those with the potential to turn into such with members of the opposite sex. May the Lord help you as you do so. Action points: Establish godly boundaries for all dealings with members of the opposite sex. The only intimacy God approves of is with your